Hey, you.
Me?
Yes, you. Do you have a troubled teen? Spend countless hours arguing with a rebellious child? Maybe they're suffering from severe learning issues or social problems? Try books and therapy sessions, but still not enough? Finally out of options? Maybe wilderness therapy is the option for you.
Wilderness therapy? What is that?
I'm glad you asked. Wilderness therapy is an inpatient therapy program that helps teens with many different kinds of issues, ranging from drug abuse to severe depression in the great outdoors. It teaches them the valuable lessons they need through metaphoric situations that apply wilderness skills to help urban survival.
Wow! Really?
Yes, so pack your child off with 14 pairs of underwear and the bare necessities, and they're ready to go. Why, hello there, and welcome to our wilderness therapy program. You've been given a set of clothes and will start on a regular diet that will cleanse your body of any toxins prior to attending. After receiving a lowdown of why you're here, you'll get a hiking pack.
A pack?
You will be hiking every day, so everything has to fit in your pack.
What is exactly in this pack?
Well, you have your essentials, such as a bag of food, which all students get the same amounts of, one clean pair of clothes, a sleeping bag along with a mat, and supplies the whole group needs that is distributed among the campers. Also, Katie will have her own needs and things to carry.
I'll have even more to carry?
You will have hard skills that you must complete. Much of the program is centered on hiking 3 to 5 miles a day to stay in shape and teach self-discipline through pushing yourself beyond your lengths. There is also downtime to work on hard skills or to meet with your therapist. Wilderness programs follow a very strict schedule with specific times for waking each morning, eating 3 meals a day, hiking, personal time, and sleeping.
What on earth are hard skills?
There are the root metaphors of wilderness therapy that can show you valuable lessons that transfer over to the urban lifestyle. An easy example is cooking meals for your peers and the responsibility you gain through looking after another's well-being. However, you must reach a certain step in the program to cook. Wilderness therapy programs are usually step programs that involve phases which you must pass to receive certain privileges. The rite of passage is an age-old tradition that has been forgotten in urban society. Rites of passage through phases help us have a higher standard for ourselves and value the privileges we gain more often. Once you complete tasks like overcoming obstacles with your families, traps, or bow drilling, you can move on to another level.
Hold on, did you say bow drilling? Is that like using a bow and arrows to drill a hole in the ground?
Not quite. It's a way to make a fire out of raw materials that is demanding both physically and mentally. A set consists of a bow-like piece of wood that can be carved or made, a spindle, which is a cylinder that is a palm-length piece carved of wood, a fireboard, which is an inch-thick piece of chopped wood, and a round palm rock with a hole for the spindle. Although you can use bark as the bowstring, we'll use parachute cord. It takes a lot of skill and pre-planning to get all of your materials. Bow drilling is a strenuous, long-term mastery skill. It takes much to get the art just right. Once you do, it requires hours of practice. You learn patience as well as perseverance through this struggle. The heat between the spindle and the fireboard creates something called a coal. This coal is just like a coal used to start a regular fire, made of hot wood embers. This represents the struggle within yourself to find your own coal, a hot, burning new person within. Once you accomplish this, you have shown yourself you can build up from nothing, and if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything. The task learned from bow drilling is patience, endurance, perseverance, and accomplishing yourself.
This is crazy, but kind of cool. Did you say something about letters earlier?
Good question. While wilderness therapy, you will have no contact except for your parents and a therapist. Your therapist will give both you and your parents topics to write about back and forth. Writing letters helps recreate lines of communication. It helps you learn to take a step back before reacting and teaches you to respond instead. Eventually, you might be able to talk on the phone. The letter writing process is the first step in helpful communication skills through slowing down processed reactions. Your therapist works on you with the issues you are there for just as a regular therapy session would. But a regular session doesn't have everything else wilderness therapy asks for, like 24/7 interactive therapy and all the other life lessons learned. After you leave or graduate the program, your new built-up relationship with your parents will help you reintegrate into society. Still not convinced? Dr. Amber Kilkenny, a psychiatrist and wilderness therapist, told us why she thought wilderness therapy was more beneficial than regular therapy. Quote, "In a wilderness program, there are not the added distraction stress of friends, parents, school, and you can start to look at your true identity rather than how others view you. You also have the stress of wilderness, which intensifies and demonstrates your coping mechanisms. The therapist in wilderness get information on your behaviors and relationships from staff that are with you 24 hours a day as well as from parents. So the depth of knowledge is 100 times that an outpatient therapist may get in a weekly session." If wilderness therapy seems like the option for you and your troubled teen, talk to your therapist and check into your options today.